Ladies and gentlemen, people of Earth, friends, enemies, and wow, the camera is really bad.
I'm on it.
Friends and enemies, you are listening to BlahBlahLIVE.
All we ever hear from you is blah, 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 blah.
BlahBlahLIVE.
All we ever do is go, yeah, yeah, yeah. And we don't
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rob Grams.
And my name is Mamen Rivera. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
And you are listening to the show on Vaughan Radio that welcomes you to the weekend.
Woo!
Yeah, that's right. It's your audio version of your Friday after work.
Audio if you're listening
Yeah, if you are
on the radio.
Yeah, if you're listening on analogical old school radio in your car, we have to tell you guys you are missing out. You are missing out on 50-60% of the show. Mm-hmm. You know? Those people who know, those people who really know, they are listening to us live on Facebook. Facebook.com/Grupo Vaughan. And in the comments, you can interact. Puedes interactuar en directo con Mamen Rivera and Rob Grams.
Yes. So anything you write, we're gonna read it.
Exactly.
No filter.
No filter.
Maybe yes, filter a little bit. So be careful.
So yeah, if you are listening to us on the internet, go to Facebook.com/Grupo Vaughan. Follow us on there. Why would you not?
Of course.
And then interact with the show live, just like Patricia and Jose. Patricia says, "Hola."
Hola.
Patricia.
In English. You can say hola in English, Patricia. I'm sure you can.
Yeah. It's hello.
Hello. Oh, hi. You can also say hi.
And Jose Francisco says, "Hi, friends." Hi, Jose
Hi,
Francisco.
Jose.
Hi, friend. Fan destacado Juan Ramón Galvez Boca Negra says, "Hello. I hope don't miss the program."
Ooh, you're missing a subject there.
Yeah, I hope I don't miss the program.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, guys.
Or maybe you.
Oh, yeah.
I
Or maybe
hope Rob
maybe Mamen Rivera.
doesn't miss the program.
Mamen Rivera never misses the program.
Sometimes I do.
Well, I mean, you make up for it by doing many more programs on
Yes,
Vaughan Radio.
that's true.
Welcome to Mamen Rivera FM.
On Fridays, this is Mamen Rivera FM.
Yeah, quite right, as it should be. Guys, just like every week, this week we have a question. Mm-hmm. And today's question, what is it, Mamen?
What's the worst thing you can do or to do when you're hungover?
What is the worst thing to do when you are hungover?
Now, interesting. Before we talk about the answers to this question,
Yeah.
we have two words in English for resaca. Hangover. A ver, ¿cómo lo dices tú?
Hangover.
That's
Hangover.
hangover with an A, and hungover
Hungover, which is the past.
with the U.
Yeah.
So, hangover is the noun.
Yes.
La resaca, el concepto.
Yeah.
Con una A es el concepto. Con una U es un adjetivo.
Yeah.
So, I'm hungover, but I
have a
have
hangover.
a hangover.
Yeah.
Important.
Resaca.
Resaca.
One of the first words I learned in Spanish. That says bad things about me.
Yeah.
I have a hangover. And guys,
I'm not surprised.
guys, we have something very special today. Today, one of the two people in the studio today, either Mamen or myself, came to work with a hangover. Mm-hmm. Mamen or I came to work hungover. Mm-hmm. So one of us had a hangover. And your job today is to guess. If you are watching us live on Facebook, we have just posted a link. Okay? Click on that link, follow it, follow that link, and vote which one of us you think came to work today with a hangover. Mm-hmm. Which one? It was Mamen or it was me, and we came in hungover.
You can look at our faces.
Yeah, maybe our faces will give it away. Maybe our voices.
Take a guess.
Yeah. You have to have a guess.
Yes.
The straw poll is there. We're going to let you vote a little while, And then we'll come back and in a few minutes, in maybe 10, 15 minutes, we'll come back and we'll see which one of, whether it's Mamin or Rob, who you think is hungover. Let's take
Pay attention to the way we behave and the way we talk and our faces and all that, because that will give you a clue.
Okay, so let's get back to the comments. Joel says, hi, I'm here with my nephew, Gregorio, who is 9 years old.
Oh, hi, Gregorio.
Hi,
and Joel.
Gregorio. Hi, Gregorio.
So we have to keep it kids friendly.
Yeah, we should have really anticipated the question.
Yes.
Marcos Blonde. I like your name, sir.
Ooh.
He says, hello, Marcos.
Hello, Marcos.
Pardon me. Luis Caro, fan destacado, says, good afternoon, people. Good afternoon,
Good
Luis.
afternoon. And he's using the pronunciation bars, no?
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, very well pronounced. Can we
Very
get
good.
a nivelazo for Luis? Wow, Tino's doing it. He's really paying attention.
He's on the ball.
He's on the ball. Ding, 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 ding. Aldos says, what means the expression balls to bones?
What?
What does the expression balls to bones mean?
I don't have a clue, but it sounds, I don't know, weird.
Well, I am not one. I'm looking at word reference right now.
And you're looking at the word reference in Italian, so
Am I?
Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for it too here.
Look for it there because it'll be much easier.
Okay. Do you think so?
Yeah, because the computer is going very slowly today.
Oh.
So balls to bones, I have no idea. We are all going to learn this expression today, Aldos.
Yes.
Aldos. Does that mean that somewhere there's an Al Uno?
Ooh.
Yeah.
And Al 3 maybe.
Al 3, the revenge. Menendez.
I'm closing everything here. I don't get along with this tablet.
Menendez says, hello there, Menendez.
Hi.
Fan destacado Goyi says, hello, I'm here again. Hi, Goyi. We missed you. We're glad you're here now.
Sorry, what was it like? Balls to
bones.
bones. Maybe Richard Vaughan knows. He's
Vaughan,
waving at us.
do you know the meaning of the expression balls to bones?
No, he doesn't.
Neither do I. I think Aldos just wants us to say balls over and over again.
And bones. Meaning? Okay, I don't know if I should look at Google Images.
Yeah,
here.
take your time, Maman. No worries. It's not
Sorry.
like we're on live radio.
Sorry,
or
I'm
anything.
sorry. I just don't get along with this tablet. Yes.
Sandra says, hi there. Hi, Sandra. Antonia says, hello in capital letters. When I see capital letters, I read shouting.
Me too.
Stop shouting at
Yeah.
us. We hear you, Antonia.
There is a colleague here, a colleague of us, that always writes in capital letters. And I always think she's screaming at me.
Stop shouting. Stop shouting at us. So, yeah, the straw poll. Shall we see if anyone has voted, Maman? Shall we see who the audience thinks is the person that is hung over? Let's take a quick look at the poll. So far, 63% of our audience thinks that Maman was the person who came to work hungover. Very good, guys.
Pero bueno.
And 38% think it was Rob that came to work hungover.
I have to work on my makeup a little bit harder.
Yeah. But you can keep on voting throughout the show. Maybe later, one of us will say something. We'll give you a clue, una pista.
I don't see anything about this expression.
Yeah.
So I'm really sorry, but
But we don't know. We don't know what balls to bones means.
No.
So, Mamin, what is the worst thing to do when you are hungover?
The
That's
worst
question.
thing to do when you are hungover is coming to work.
To work. But there are many kinds of work. Work has different flavors.
Yeah,
Right?
if you work from home, I guess that's fine. Because, you can be there on your sofa, drinking tea.
Yeah, but working from home isn't like that.
No, it's not.
No, well, at least it wasn't in my experience when I did it. No. I mean, it depends what you do. If your job is to answer the telephone all day, then coming into work hungover would be horrible.
Yes.
But if you're a gardener, and you spent time in the sunshine, planting things.
With the sun here in a hangover. No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
In August, imagine.
Yeah, the worst thing for me to do when I'm hungover, I think, is cerebral work. Work where you have to think.
Cerebral work.
Yeah, work where you have to think, where you have to use your brain.
Yeah.
You know, working on spreadsheets, formulas.
Ooh.
Yeah, risk assessment. Ugh. Yeah, those are the kind of things that it's really difficult to do, to concentrate.
I remember I came to work with a really big hangover once.
Oh my God.
And it took me 5 minutes to log into my computer because I couldn't find the letters in the keyboard. Like,
A couple of weeks ago,
where is the M? Oh, here. Where?
a couple of weeks ago, I sent you a message because hungover, I locked myself out of my mobile phone.
True story.
Mommy, what is the code for my work telephone? I need to call Movistar. Juan Ramon Galvez Bocanegra says, for me, is drink the hair of the dog. That is a hangover cure, the hair of the dog. Do you know the full version of that expression?
No.
It's to have the hair of the dog that bit you. Okay?
Pelo del perro que te mordió.
Exactly.
The hair of the dog that beat you.
Yeah. So, if you have a hangover, you've drunk a lot of wine the night before, you have a glass of wine in the morning, it's the hair of the dog that bit you last night.
I call that efecto gomina.
Efecto gomina.
Yes.
The rubber effect.
Gomina is that gel you put on
okay.
your hair. You don't know about this, but people with hair.
People with hair, gross, dirty people.
You sometimes...
Right, Tino? Yeah, they are
so
dirty.
let me explain what efecto gomina is. Sometimes you put some gel in your hair to make it look better.
Yeah.
And in the next morning, all you have to put is a little bit of water. And it works.
And you reuse last night's gel.
So efecto gomina. In English, the hair of the dog that bit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you say in the morning when you wake up with a hangover, I'm going to have a hair of the dog. Hair of the dog.
Una cervecita.
Yeah, a little cervecita make you feel better.
Okay.
Joel says, when I'm hungover, I recall hung my clothes over the bed.
Eh?
I don't know. It's a joke, says Joel.
I recall hung my clothes over the bed. Okay.
When I am hungover, I hang my clothes over the bed.
Could
I don't
be.
know. Ronald says, good morning, guys. Good morning, Ronald. I wonder what hangover is. Resaca.
Resaca.
I have no idea since I'm just a beginner. Resaca.
Resaca.
Oh, resacon.
I'm sure you know what that is, Ronald.
Yeah. Yeah, that was literally like, I think cerveza was my first word in Spanish.
What?
And resaca was the second.
All in the same day.
Leek says, in Mexico, calls cruda.
Cruda.
Is a hangover, I guess. Cruda, raw. I feel raw this morning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Luis, the worst thing, drive heavy machinery. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And dangerous.
Or, yeah.
And very, very dangerous.
That's dangerous. You shouldn't do that if you have a hangover.
No.
No.
Don't drive heavy machinery or public transport.
No.
Be responsible. Who else do we have? We have Victor says, I don't drink.
Oh,
Victor,
okay.
Victor, you're a good boy.
Yes.
We like you, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Drink responsibly if you do drink.
And if you don't drink, that's fine too.
That's fine too.
That's even better.
Fan destacado Chandra says, I have no experience about being hungover. I have no experience being hungover. But I think batucada.
Oh my God.
What's
yes.
this?
That is definitely the worst thing to experience when you have a hangover.
A batucada lesson wouldn't be my best choice.
Have you seen those people with very big drums that are, I don't know, demonstrations?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, no, that would be horrible.
I hate it.
Anything involving noise.
I hate those. Every time I find one of these on the street, I just run to my house and lock the door.
See, sounds like Mama Rivera's hungover a lot, guys.
No.
That's why she's winning in the poll.
Ahora vemos.
Again, guys, there is a link coming out in the chat all the time where you can vote.
Yeah.
Which one of us is hungover? Is it Mamin Rivera? Is it Rob Grams?
I have
You decide.
more answers on Twitter.
Okay, tell
Do
us.
you want me to read them?
Yeah.
Carlos Valorama says, "Let me kill Mister." No idea who that is.
No, me neither.
Was a wise man, and is a quote from this guy. He says, "A kid once said to me, 'Do you get hangovers?' And I said, 'To get hangovers, you have to stop drinking.'"
Lemmy from Motorhead.
Ah,
Lemmy.
no idea.
You know now, though, right? Lemmy from Motorhead. The Ace of Spades. No?
No.
You don't know the band Motorhead?
You don't know who Billie Eilish is, so shut up.
Who's more important culturally, Lemmy from Motorhead or Billie Eilish? Come on now.
Billie Eilish.
No.
Yeah, you're too old.
Oh, these children. Tino, help. Okay. Joel says, I'm just trying to use hangover with another meaning. Ah, good, Joel.
I get it.
He hangs his clothes
I get it.
over the bed.
Okay, sorry. One of us is a little bit slow today.
One of us is hungover, so you have to forgive us. Yeah, but which one? This is the question.
And I have more replies,
Oh,
more
go.
answers. Lola Dal says, according to Hemingway's great experience in this stuff, a Bloody Mary would help, but I'd rather not. Coke and food.
Coke and food. As a cure.
But yeah, we're not talking about cure. We're talking about what you shouldn't do.
Maybe next week we should do a cure for a hangover and get everybody's cure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Alan O'Donovan says, delicate surgery.
Yeah, please don't put your hands inside of another person's body when you're drunk. It's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea, guys.
Okay.
Fan destacado. Marco says, hi guys, hi Marco, how you doing, man?
Hello. We were going to keep this kids friendly
It
for
is kids.
Gregorio.
Hands in. I'm talking about surgery. If you,
Okay.
si tienes la mente sucia, Mamen Rivera, vas a
Sorry.
oír cosas.
que no debería. I'm sorry.
Charo says the worst thing is when you have to study the next morning. It is awful.
Oh.
Pero awful se escribe con A.
That is,
Awful se escribe.
I once went to an exam
Yeah.
with a hangover.
Oh, no. No, anything where you have to think, basically, is just
It
no,
was
out
horrible.
of the question.
It was a 3-hour exam
Mm-hmm.
about grammar, about linguistics and syntax and morphology and all that.
Oh, my God, that sounds horrible.
It was horrible, but I passed.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know how. I passed.
Diana Gonzalez says, ¿Cómo se dice amor a primera vista? You say love at first sight.
Easy.
A veces me para el video. Besos, un abrazo fuerte.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. It seems to be going all right from our end. Aquí parece que está bien.
Yes.
So maybe, I don't
Love at first sight.
know. Love at first sight.
Es muy fácil, es igual. Amor
Yeah.
a primera vista. Love at first sight. Easy.
I wonder why she's asking.
Maybe she
Diana is getting some action.
she has a crush on somebody. Maybe.
Ooh la la, Diana. Juan Ramon says, teetotalers don't have this kind of problem. Yeah, true.
Teetotaler.
A teetotaler.
I don't know what that is. What's that?
A teetotaler. It's someone who doesn't drink. To be teetotal means you don't drink.
Abstemio in Spanish, I think it is.
Ah.
No? Tito? Abstemio? Yes. What's the word again?
Teetotaler.
Teetotaler. Okay.
Pero creo que no se escribe así.
Okay, then
Como
I won't
te.
look at the spelling.
Hang on, wait. Let's find the correct spelling of teetotaler. Yeah, it's T-E-E, como in golf, the T. T-E-E, totalers.
Like T, total, R's. Okay,
Yeah,
I get it now.
teetotaler.
I will remember that.
Joelle says, in my town, there is a tradition. People who spend all night partying go to a popular market at 7 a.m. to drink a beverage called bomba, which contains cow eye,
What?
egg, among other potent ingredients. Can we get a nivelazo for Joel Mora, por favor? Wow.
But
Nivelazo, Joel, didn't you just tell us you were a beginner? Wow,
Joel, do you drink something with a
cow eye.
cow eye inside when you hungover?
Chewy.
I don't want to drink ever again. Chewy.
Fan destacado. Beatriz. What's up, Beatriz?
Hello.
They say that the best thing to do when you are hungover is drink more alcohol in the morning for breakfast. Yeah, the hair of the dog that bit you.
Yeah.
That's an
I think
expression we
we're
learned
talking
today.
about cures for hangovers today.
Well,
but that's
no.
fine. That's fine.
It's your guys' show. We'll talk about
our question
what
was
you want.
what something that you would hate to do if you had a hangover. But this is interesting as well.
Do you know the faulty logic there is that everything is horrible to do when you're hungover?
Yeah.
Other than sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep is a nice thing to do when you're hungover. And that's
So-
it, right?
So we can talk about cures for
We can
hangover.
talk about anything.
Yeah.
It's your guys' show. Let's keep it hangover-centric, though. First time I'm watching your program live, says Marco Pana. Hi, Marco.
Welcome.
Total fan of you both, especially Mamen for sure. Hey, Marco.
Hey.
Yeah, no, there's no Rob fans. There are
Rob,
no
you
Rob
just
fans.
had someone who had a crush on you.
Last week.
Yeah? Was it last week? Was it not? Yeah,
No.
it was last week.
2 people paid me compliments. That does not.
Please say nice things to Rob.
That does not signify.
We don't want to have a Rob drama. say
Yeah,
say
I'm
nice
gonna-
things to him, please.
Hey, guys, if you don't behave, you're gonna get another monologue today.
Oh.
I usually listen to you downloading podcasts and listening to them in my car during my trips. Well, Marco, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you here live. Wow, a lot of fans destacados today. Angel, after a long and hard night, the worst thing is go to fishing. Is to go fishing.
To go fishing.
It's impossible to keep your eyes open for 5 minutes. Yeah. That's the worst, is the tiredness that comes with being hungover.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, a hangover can change. The composition of a hangover can change, because sometimes it's just about being tired. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's about the headache.
Yes,
Sometimes it's about the sweating.
And it depends
Or
on
the stomach.
on the things you've drunk.
Yeah.
That it's
What's the worst kind of hangover? A red wine hangover. is
red
terrible.
wine is terrible. Yeah.
The
Oh,
pain
yes.
behind your eyes.
Oh my God, yes.
Ouch.
And whiskey,
A whiskey
if it
hangover.
is bad whiskey.
Because it's your stomach, right? Oh,
Yeah. And your throat, it's like
yeah.
when I have whiskey hangover, how do you say campanilla in English?
Oh God. Oh my God, what do you call it?
I don't know.
Oh, we'll search for it. But bueno, your campanilla.
That thing. it gets very big and I can't breathe.
Keep it family friendly. Keep it. There are kids listening.
No, but
Oh, your campanilla. My God. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Rob.
No way. It's no way. Oh my God. The
Time's
music.
fly.
Time is flying. Joel says no. I have never tried bomba. Marco says the worst thing when I'm hungover. Well, I don't know, but the best thing is drinking another beer. A lot of fans of the hair of the dog that bit you in the chat. Chandra says, "Hey Rob, I'm a fan. Chandra, I love you. Thank you." And Mari Carmen Estrés, your mum, Mamen's mum, hi. Guys, it's time for us to go to a quick break, but please, don't go anywhere. In 4 minutes' time, we'll be back with more BlahBlahLIVE magic, and we're going to teach Rob some Spanish. See you in a second, guys. Guys, welcome back to the show. You're here with BlahBlahLIVE, more BlahBlahLIVE, with Mamen and Rob. Do you say with Rob and Mamen, or do you say with Mamen and Rob?
I always say with Rob and Mamen.
Yeah, I don't know. I always put you first. Always.
Yeah. It's something polite to do.
Yeah, I think so.
When I was a child, my mom used to tell me, and she's listening. If she's listening, she'll remember this. I always say yo y Sara y yo y Ana, yo y no sé quién. Y my mom would say el burro delante para que no se espante.
It's a very millennial thing to do.
Donkey was me in this case. El
Yeah.
burro delante para que no se espante. So I don't do that anymore. See, I've learned.
So let's go back to the chat because we got a lot of interaction while we were on the break. Marco, I think we covered the worst thing when I'm hungover. Well, I don't know, but the best thing is drinking another beer. Chandra says, "Hey Rob, I'm a fan." Yeah, we went through these.
Oh, yes.
Marco
He's a
says,
fan.
maybe the worst thing is hearing any kind of noise, especially out loud. No olvidas el especially out loud. Yeah, loud noises when you're hungover are the worst.
Bad idea.
Rob, we love you too, says Marco. I love you too, Marco. Chandra says, people say anise. Wow, thank God my pronunciation is good today. People say anise hangover is the worst. Ah, really?
Yeah.
An anise hangover, maybe because it's so sweet. I don't know.
I've never had anise hangover.
Yeah, white spirits apparently cause a very, very
Is
bad
it the same
hangover.
word in English?
Anise, yeah. Well, no, probably it's... I mean, I know it as anise because my family are Italian and it's the same in Italy.
It's like sambuca, no?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Bueno, yeah, but it
I used
tastes
to drink
like...
lots of sambuca when I was studying in England. Lots.
Marco, really enjoying this program live. It's great. I wish I could do it at least every Friday. We wish you could come.
You can do it.
Just
No?
make the effort.
Just don't drive at the same time, please.
Wow, Beatrice has left us a book. The worst thing to do when you are hungover is to have a fry up breakfast. Wrong. That's the best thing you can do.
Why? Why is that wrong?
A
Beatrice?
fry up, para que lo sepas, an English breakfast is sausages, bacon, eggs.
yes.
Oh, it's the best.
The best thing in the world.
So your body will benefit more from a nutritious breakfast such as a banana and kiwi. No.
Nah, I don't want to have kiwi when I have a hangover.
It's bad to drink lots of coffee, she continues. God, no, I don't want to continue reading this.
No.
Basically, everything I do when I've got a hangover is wrong.
What do you do to cure your hangover?
I have a big breakfast, a big greasy breakfast, and as much coffee as I can put into my body.
I order Burger King
Ah, Burger King.
all the time.
Do you know what
And
Spanish
while-
food is actually great for a hangover? Fabada.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Wow, it is though. It's really good for a hangover.
Okay.
Chandra says maybe uvula. Yes, we looked for the campanilla.
Yeah, uvula.
Uvula.
That's an ugly word. No?
It is.
Uvula. Campanilla es más bonito.
Yeah.
Don't say Tinkerbell. That's a princess.
My Tinkerbell is swollen. By the way, you are looking good as usual. I think she's talking to you, Mami.
No, she's talking to you.
Juan Ramon. Oh,
Fan destacado.
fan destacado. Juan Ramon Galvez. Bocanegra says, when you wake up after a night out, you suffer the first time in the morning, headache, and a look of rest. I don't know what he means there. You have red eyes, your mouth is dry, only you want to be in a bubble. You only want to be in a bubble. Yeah. It's the worst.
Yeah.
You feel sorry for yourself.
Yes. And you
Oh.
feel this is something that Fitz taught me.
Yeah.
Something that he calls the fear.
The fear, the sweats and
Like,
everything. Yeah.
what did I do last night?
Yeah, the fear.
The fear.
Louise says
El miedo.
you go to McDonald's, similar
Oh.
to you, Mami.
I order Burger King. They
Bring it here.
Bring it to my house, and while it gets to my house, I eat gums, gominolas.
Ah, really?
Yeah, sweets.
Good. The sugar probably does good things when you've got a hangover.
I have no. Oh, drinking lots of water, of course.
Luis says, how would you say matar el raton? In Cuba, after a hangover, we have another drink. We say hair of the dog that bit you.
Matar el ratón. I
Yeah.
didn't know that one. Matar el ratón.
Beatrice, fabada. Oh my God, you guys must be experts. I love fabada. I love it.
I really like it, but just a tiny bit. I can't eat
Oh,
a whole plate. It's too much.
I would eat a whole can of literal fabada when I have a hangover.
Tenemos
for
un montón
sure.
de product placement. in
Yeah,
the show.
literal.
So if you
Literal, I'm a big fan. So
want to send us cans, Rob will be very happy.
yeah, whenever I have a hangover. Work next to a mate who shouts in your ear, laughing at you the whole time. No, that's the worst. That is the worst, Guadalupe.
You've done that to me.
Have I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fabada, are you serious, Rob? Come on, man, says Marco. I remind you that Fabada produces noise.
True. True story.
Marco, you open a window and, no one will ever know.
You open a window. I thought that was a metaphor. No, you open a window.
No. If you've had a tin of Fabada, probably best to open the windows in your apartment.
Oh, it's hot.
It's warm in here. Ooh, I think there may be a gas leak because I smell something odd. Let me open a window. No, sweetheart, I'm fine. Let's just open the windows. Juan Ramon says, I mean a lack of rest.
Falta
got
de
ya.
descanso. A lack of rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luis says, one more for the road before you get a hangover. Let's have one more for the road.
It's never one.
Yeah, el penúltimo dices aquí, ¿no?
La penúltima.
La penúltima. Got ya.
One more for the road.
One more for the road.
And it's 10.
Okay, guys, so there is a link popping up in the chat where you guys can vote to give us your opinion. Which one of us, was it myself, was it Rob, or was it Mamin, came into work drunk today? Not drunk, hungover.
Not drunk, hungover.
So one of us came in hungover, and we want to know your opinion. Who do you think it was that came into work hungover? So far,
Oh my God.
77% of the listeners think it was Mamin Rivera, and only 23% the good people. Only 23% think it was me. The
You
bad
guys
people.
don't know Rob. You don't know him.
I am an angel.
And why do I have that reputation?
I am an angel. You are completely correct, fans. Mamin is the bad one. Rob is the good
qué?
one. Okay. ¿Por qué?
¿Por qué?
Tino, we and fellow audience, every week we try and teach you a little bit of English, and all I ask in return is that you do me the favor of helping me out with my Spanish. So we created a section called Teach Rob Some Spanish. Let's go. La mapa.
Teach Rob some Spanish.
So yeah, this is a section of the show where I ask you guys, our beautiful audience, to help me out with my Spanish. On the screen right now, we're not going to tell you if you're listening on traditional radio right now. We will in a second. On the screen, there is a phrase in Spanish, and I genuinely do not know what it means. Like, before the show, Mamin and I talk, and it's genuine. I genuinely don't know what it means. And she keeps on suggesting things until I say, no, I don't know that one. And that is the one we use on the show. And today's phrase is...
Dios los cría y ellos se juntan.
Dios los cría y ellos se juntan. How was my pronunciation?
Very good. Say it again.
Dios los cría.
No, Dios. Dios.
Dios.
Good.
Dios los cría y ellos se juntan.
Very good.
All
Muy bien esa
right.
jota.
Do I ever get a nivelazo? Is there ever a
deserve one,
nivelazo for Rob?
Please, Tino, give him a nivelazo. Nivelazo.
Thank you. I'm needier than usual today. Dios los cría y ellos
No,
se
don't say
juntan.
Dios.
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 Dios. Y es una D suave.
Okay.
And
So the idea, guys, is you explain to me the meaning of this phrase in English in the chat. Okay? So in English in the chat, you explain Dios los cría,
good.
ellos se juntan. Y ellos se juntan. So God raises them or rears them, and they get them together.
Uh-huh. What do you think it means?
I don't know.
Come on.
Well, I
Take a
mean,
guess,
it's
take a guess.
obviously about Easter. It's about the eggs, right? The famous Christian egg, the Easter egg. Like, God makes the eggs, and
So-
we get the eggs together at Easter.
Is it like when God gets
Okay, I
dressed
guessed it.
as a bunny, as a giant bunny, and
Exactly.
comes down to earth? And I think you're
And he hides
mixing
the
stuff
eggs.
there.
That's it. So that one's done. I know this one. Next phrase, please.
No.
Dios los cría.
Nothing to do with Easter
Dios los cría.
or
Y ellos se
with
juntan.
Easter eggs.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. So, yeah, please help me out in the chat. Tell me what this expression means. And while we're doing that, we'll catch up with everything that's happened in the chat.
I'm going to tell you something. You weren't listening to my show this week.
No, I
because I was
wasn't.
talking about this expression.
Ah, you were? No,
Yes,
I wasn't
I
listening this
was.
week. I'm terrible human. Jessica, love your show, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, Jessica has a show herself. The Hour to Empower on a Sunday afternoon. Guys, you got to tune in for the Hour to Empower. What are you doing with yourselves? Hour to Empower at 6 o'clock every Sunday. Tune in and check out Jessica. Beatrice says, I think Rob, lol, that's why I didn't see you this morning, Rob.
What?
Yeah. Well,
What's this?
usually on a Friday, I check out the Richard show in the morning, but maybe I was just busy, Beatrice,
Oh, maybe you were hungover.
or maybe I was hungover. Who knows?
Who
you guys
knows?
decide. You guys decide. I
Who
don't know.
knows?
Luis Enrique says, "Well, your eyes speak for themselves.
Whose eyes?
A herd of a feather flocks together."
Yes.
Hang on a minute. But the actual expression isn't a herd of a feather. It's a birds of a feather
Birds of a feather flock,
flock together. So people who have the same interest, they get together in groups. Mm-hmm. Is that the meaning of Dios los cría y ellos se juntan?
Yes.
All right.
It is. Woo!
Oh my God! Thank you.
Thank you. And it's a really cool expression in English too.
Yeah.
Birds of a feather
Flock
flock
together.
together.
Luis Enrique.
Pájaros de una pluma. Flock, que es como volar juntos.
Yeah.
Vuelan juntos.
Luis, thank you. You just taught Rob some Spanish.
Good.
You're an awesome human being. Thank you
Now
so much.
you have to remember.
Yeah, you know
Okay,
my
and-
track
and-
record with that.
And as I want you to remember, I want you to think of a situation
Yeah.
in which you would say, Dios los cría y ellos se juntan. Or in English, birds of a feather flock together.
Whenever I go to a heavy metal concert, all the heavy metal people flock together. When we watch bands like, God, I was wanting to talk about Lemmy from Motorhead again. When we go and watch real music like Motorhead,
Ay.
not Billie Eilish or whatever her name is.
You haven't even...
I don't even know who Billie Eilish is.
That is a crime.
Why is it a crime?
Because she's amazing.
Did she
I'm
release a song
obsessed.
called The Ace of Spades? No.
No.
That was Motorhead.
Muy mal. Muy mal.
Beatrice says, Dios los cría y ellos se juntan, birds of a feather flock together. Thank
Very
you,
good.
Beatrice. Marco says, let's say that in some way people of the same behavior or nature finally meet each other or coincide at some point or some place. Thank you, Marco.
Do you use the expression birds of a feather flock together like in a negative sense?
No, not really.
Because in Dios los cría y ellos se junta, you can use that negatively. Like
I mean, you could use it negatively. It wouldn't sound odd.
You see a bunch of people that you don't like,
Yeah.
and you see them. And you can see, míralos, Dios los cría y ellos se juntan.
Yeah, I guess you could use it in that way. I guess you could. But, I mean,
It's more general.
It's more, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you would, I mean, if I were to use it, I would only use it in a general sense. Neither positive nor negative, just a general sense.
Okay.
Annibel says, people of the same opinion usually go together. Thank you, Annibel. Guys, you've taught Rob some Spanish. Fausto, Mama and Rob, I love you guys. You're the best.
No, you are.
You're the best, sir. I meet you there weeks ago and I saw every single program. I like to listen to you when I eat, when I take a shower, etc.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I'm not saying
No,
it's-
shut up.
Okay. I love you so much. Never change, guys. Good Friday from Uruguay.
Oh, that was a really nice comment. Thank
we
you very much.
love you, Fausto. Thank you so much, my friend. Chandra says it is a resonance matter. People with similar interests tend to gather together. Thank you, Chandra. Juan Ramon, birds of a feather flock together. Thank you.
See, these guys listen to my show,
Yeah.
not like you.
Give me a break.
I'm sorry.
It's true. I should listen to more of your show. The thing is, once I know,
I know you're very busy.
once I
Too
know a
busy-
show is,
too busy to listen to my show.
once I know a show is good, I stop paying so much attention.
Now, if you pay attention to anybody's show, they're gonna think their shows are not good.
Oh, no. Look, once every 2 weeks, I take a Sunday, an entire Sunday, and I'll listen to half an hour of everyone's content.
Okay.
And now you are in that list. Now I'm not listening to you every day.
Yay.
You know?
Okay, fine.
So that's what Beatrice says. That's why you and Mamin work together, because we are birds of a feather.
Sometimes, not with music.
Not with music, no. No, because, who the hell
Yeah,
is Billie Eilish?
Because Rob is too old and too masculine.
Why? Is she particularly feminine, Billie Eilish?
No, but okay, let's forget about that.
They are meant to meet each other. Thank you, Belen. Constanza says, "Hi from Chile. I'm so late to listen to you guys. Don't worry, Constanza.
Don't worry.
The video will stay on Facebook for you to enjoy forever. But you guys who are live get to interact with us live. Let's go back to the poll for the very, very last time. Or should we wait until just before?
Until just before.
Okay, until just before
Meanwhile,
the end.
if you want to share something with us about hangovers or about whatever,
Yeah,
now it's the time.
now's the time.
Because if you get too late, we won't have time to read your comments.
Hey,
So now it's the time.
You literally have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And there is a link we've posted in the chat to the straw poll. Who is hungover? Is it Mamin? Is it Rob? One of us is either very good at hiding it or it's Mamin.
I have another one. Another
Okay.
thing that is horrible when you have a hangover.
What's that?
Eating with your in-laws. Having lunch with your in-laws.
Yeah, that must be difficult.
No.
Depending on your in-laws.
Or having lunch with whoever. But I said your in-laws because you're supposed to behave.
Yeah.
Or even with your own family.
Because I kind of enjoy eating when I'm hungover.
But you're surrounded by people and they're all...
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you would call it eating. It's more shoveling food into my mouth. As quickly as possible.
Yes.
But I do enjoy it. It
Like-
makes me feel better.
On Christmas Eve, I usually go out with my friends.
Yeah.
And I drink a little bit. I get a little bit tipsy.
You get a little bit tipsy.
And
Clues, guys.
Christmas
Clues.
Day, I have to have lunch with my family, my cousins, my grandmother, my other grandmother, my grandfather. And I always have a very hard time at the beginning. Then I eat my grandma's soup, which is delicious, and
What kind of soup?
chicken soup.
Ah, yeah.
It's cure for everything.
Chicken
For
soup cures everything. Marco says, Billy who? I must be old too. Yeah, you're not old. You're just too cool to know Billie Eilish is.
Dino, you're going to have to play Billie Eilish song again
We,
later.
Marco, me and you, we are too cool to know this woman. Constanza says, I was in lunchtime. Así se dice, no, I was at lunch. I was at lunch.
Always having lunch.
I was having lunch. Harvey says, looking fresh, both of you.
See? Maybe no
thank
one
you,
is.
Hannah.
Maybe Tino is the one.
Maybe it
that
was
has
Tino,
hangover.
but Tino's not on the poll.
No.
No.
And he's saying no. But I don't really believe him.
Juan Ramon says, Rob, listen to Mamen's show. Can improve your Spanish.
See?
True story. But that's why we have a section of this show
So that
dedicated selfishly to improving my Spanish. Beatrice says, 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4.
floor.
Ah, floor. Nice. Oh, Beatrice. Harvey says, right, it has to be Rob because he's got the smart clothes to hide it. Oh, really?
What do you mean my clothes are not smart?
That was very rude, Harvey.
No, it's not really. Just comfy.
Yeah, you look nice today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look nice every day.
I mean, what you guys are thinking, you're thinking, wow, well, Rob looks smart today. You just don't know that I'm not wearing trousers. You know? You just can't see below my waist. I'm sorry, Mamin, but it's warm in here.
Okay. Yeah.
Beatrice says the best way to avoid a hangover is to stay drunk. Yes, ma'am.
Or to stay sober as well. No.
Not as fun.
That
but
was
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Chandra, Billie Eilish is really interesting, fresh, different, original. I like her.
Thank you, Chandra. I love you.
Zach says interesting.
Ooh.
I think he's replying to Harvey's comment. It has to be Rob because he's got smart clothes on. Who knows? We know. And in a few minutes, we're going to give you the answer. Which one of us? Guys, I hope you like this new little thing, putting a little poll.
It's going to happen again.
Yeah, I think
For
so,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
I had fun
loved
with it
it.
today. So, yeah. Beatrice, sometimes when you get hammered, wow.
Nivelazo, eh?
Nivelazo.
Nivelazo.
Tino.
Tino?
Tino's talking. See, as soon as Kyle Miller comes into the studio, everything else just goes. This is what other programs? Can we get a nivelazo, Tino? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Nivelazo.
So sorry, Beatrice.
So to be hammered is
Yeah.
to be really drunk.
To be really drunk, to be smashed, to be hammered,
Está morao.
to be wasted. When you get hammered till the small hours meaning 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, small hours, you feel pretty good in the morning, but really it's just because you are still drunk. That old hangover
It's
is
true.
just toying with you, working out when to bite.
True
story. Luis, it goes without saying, just look at your red eyes, Rob.
Oh.
Luis says to be under the table. Yeah, that can mean to be drunk.
To be under the
You can
table,
also
debajo
say,
de la mesa.
yeah, and you can also say, I'm going to drink you under the table. Means I'm going to drink more than you. I'm going to drink you.
I'm gonna
onto
drink
the
you
table.
under the table. If you don't know what that expression means, it sounds very weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink you under the
I'm
table.
going to drink you under the table.
Okay.
So, should we go to the poll?
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so the question was, who is hungover? Is it Mamen? Is it Rob? The votes are in and the voting is closed. 77% of you said Mamen and 23% said Rob. And the real answer was Rob.
It's him. I'm not hungover. I was behaving last night. I only drank 2 beers
Yeah, I only drank 4. I don't know why I was so hungover this
that
morning.
you remember.
No, it was definitely 4. But the thing is, I didn't eat. I didn't eat all day yesterday. I had 4 beers, and this morning I woke up feeling awful.
So yeah, thank you very
Awful.
much to everybody who voted for me. I can see I have a reputation here.
Everyone
Or my
thinks I'm-
face is not okay today or something.
Everyone thinks
Thank
I'm
you.
such a good guy. Such a nice guy.
You are all wrong. I am the good one. He is the bad guy. He's the bad cop.
Yay! But you see, if we hadn't have said it on the radio, no one would have known.
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't look bad this morning, though, right? Nah. I felt bad, though. I felt bad.
Did you wear those fancy clothes to hide it?
No, I wore the fancy clothes for a meeting today.
Okay.
But it does work, right?
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry, my eyes are red because of all the business.
Because of all the thinking and
all
meeting.
all the important meeting and thinking. Yeah, that's why my eyes are red. I've been crying about money.
And I smell like this because someone spilled whiskey on me last night.
Someone spilled pure alcohol on my body. So yeah, it was me, guys. Sorry. Yeah, we did a little poll, and sadly, yeah, you all think Mamen's an alcoholic.
I'm not.
If Mamen's mum's watching, she's not.
No.
She's a good girl.
Only 2 beers and I went home. I am a good girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why I was so bad, or I felt so bad. Whatever.
Because you're a bit old.
Because I am getting old. I forget, like, my body and cannot handle the behavior.
Just listen to Billie Eilish. It'll help.
Will it though? Will it though? Okay, let's read the last comments. Louis says, when painting the town red, you must have been drinking. Yeah, painting the town red to go out on a fiesta.
Salir a liarla.
Yeah. Juan Ramon, only if you get a buzz, it's the perfect state. Yeah, not drunk, just a little buzz. To be fresh, to be tipsy. Luis, I hit the jackpot. I knew it. You did know it, Luis. Rob,
Yay, thank you, Luis.
Rob, you came home with the milk being a wino.
What?
I don't know. Maybe that's an expression. I'm not sure. And finally, Danielle. Hi from Lima, Peru. Nice job you're doing. You both look great. She is a beautiful cupcake in a world full of muffins.
What?
Guys, thank you for taking part in this week's show. We will be
my
back
gosh.
next week with more Blah Blah Live.
Bye.
Bye.